You know what? I have qualified training doctors in Ghana, but they don't have the equipment.
That's fair.
Unfortunately, they are up to any level anywhere in this world. But unfortunately, the equipment are not there for them to work. And sometimes we have dedicated doctors, they get frustrated.
You option for movie be a platform so. Send the can I say no me a notification so now. Said next time the video be out tomorrow so bit me na watch your way. Yeah, I said my catch say me day. But 25 years yeah, we baby di affair baby sim ne yeah, new my papa why you nkwana mpese Ghana for ehwe. New my papa otumfo aye me friends me sim mbehwa ama e funu mpese mu so otumfo age adwuma something no abo adwuma papa. You now say me edi kan me de otumfo any fruit juice factory me de abremo estate houses me de abremo. And mo be bra why me de abrene de medru so your health. Yes, abundin. Apart from say otumfo na yi no say why healed or confirmation no and you might be bria why na person boss ubekaya no say what say nanado say what we see what 100 beginning no say 88 hospitals actually drew 101 hospitals, right? Yes, ni nyina ASANTEHENE na initiative sa project no metro de ntia me see ASANTEHENE na initiative sa de no na metro ni nyina na me kai wo enyoma why enye no nko a ene so mesa de hotel AOC any more AOC Garden City Mall any hotel I was swimming runabout no and also me the ho asem ebebre o ne no ahwe na the any kind yen kon time otumfo kohwe any project away or swim runabout otumfo project away or swim runabout no Garden City Mall no any hotel no yen kon kohwe mra time our visit ho na wo hwe na wo say bibia be koso wa no yen kon kohwe mra
Garden City Mall, located on a 14-acre land at the Swami Runabout, is estimated to create about 1,200 jobs on completion. It is pegged to become the largest retail center in Ghana and expected to transform the traditional market hub of Kumasi with multiple shops, restaurants, and cinema in one scenic location. Otumfo led a delegation of Kumasi Traditional Council on a tour at the project site.
ISIS nearby, and for example, it affected him. Comes to me crestfallen. So it's too for you, Mr. Marty. And I must say thank you very much for the assurance that you gave me. That no one lose you up now. Why you wrong? Why am I? That's the papa.
The second phase of the project will involve construction of a 9-story, 200-bed hotel facility. Chief Executive Officer Alex Brooks expressed appreciation to Otumfo for his continued support as he assures work will be completed on schedule.
Yes, so then I bet that was it for your wisdom, your encouragement, support. Times when I was down, you elevated me, and you know contractors, consultants, Ubia concert, Ubia have contributed. Moses Honu, even Dr. Nyani, Timbia, Minever, Ata, GCB Bank, Damase. The only bank and no went to my ECOWAS Bank. That's one of the banks that we are working with.
Nana Asansumensa, reporting for Joy News.
Yes, you know, Wako Haba Fefe, Wako Haba Fefe, come. Now, and so Nimura health news and Chebiana never to him say, Otumfo he or confirmatory project na washa see no enye no nko why bebre nyame adom Otumfo ko metronic engineering and extraordinary or tennis oko no mkudi nkomo ka kire mo say there be me doctors bebre o Ghana o mo qualified doctors o betimi meet any standard e wo wiase ina na so equipment ni o mo so adwuma mu de equipment ni ade like equipment the operation the surgery bia ma yare said be yare sabe wano de eno adwuma no mo ye to wasra mo no mo kan se nke be mpoko mo kwa times said be ya na nado ne hospital ne 111 hospital no equipment be gum ni ade nyina Otumfo na akọ initiative sa anyo mani nyina e ba ya na nado e de ye ne campaign ni ade se wo hu nti wo de mo me hwesa video no ye ba ye beto aso.
Let's move. In my understanding, in your region, cardiac and hypertension, high blood pressure is more of the pressing, acute need, diabetes.
The non-communicable diseases are picking up more than the communicable diseases. So that's becoming more cardiovascular.
Right.
Yeah, so mitral valves and the aortic valves.
Correct. And the good news is, although here this is the home of our spine business, we are well connected. And I've been in Medtronic now a dozen years. Most of that time was out of our headquarters in Minneapolis, working with a lot of those business leaders who lead the diabetes franchise, our cardiovascular franchise, and even our hypertension franchise. And all the strategies we talk about, bringing low-cost solutions. Where that goes both ways, from the U.S. to Ghana.
More from Ghana to here, so they can get exposure to the we only do this for a month or 6 weeks. The spine surgeon spending say 6 weeks in Larry or Dave Pauly or Zimsky or Angel Kim.
Anjo.
Yeah, they'll be ready. Angel to go back.
So I was with Anjo over dinner at a society meeting just a few weeks ago. And so, and to your point, that's a unique opportunity and one of the leading institutions in the world. And so there's an element of brand and coverage and presence that you have by going and doing fellowships in and out of institutions like that. So
Now, but do you have any low-cost manufacturing plants anywhere else in the world? I mean, we can't afford these medical schools. Even if it's $50.
Right.
And if it's manufactured local, they make
The government see what they have lined up and what can be brought in from electronics also.
Absolutely. And again, that's a big investment, so I'm assuming it's a long time in terms of how you guys are thinking planning. But the sooner we could get started at least laying out what the model could look like, the better.
Exactly.
And we can replicate that across the network as you
It
guys.
also helps us if you can look at the financial structure.
Mhm.
So that's also one major issue. So if we can have a good financial arrangement structure where we can spread over, then it will be more flexible for us to be able to meet it. Because we're going to some financial constraints.
Okay.
The economy is okay, we're trying to go. But we still need the health delivery. And you have the equipment. So
Correct.
we need the equipment.
And with
If
the,
even we have money or not, we need the equipment. We know that.
I know that.
Or we can structure to spread payment.
Right.
That's what I think that you can do for me on my facility.
Okay.
You know, with the 111 hospital, when we go back, we can identify and set up a collaboration between you. We identify whatever equipment we need. We can give it a package, and then we say, this is how much we're going to spread the payment.
Yes.
And that would
I think that is something we can absolutely do. And we have examples on a smaller scale of doing that. Flexible contracting arrangements that make it amenable for us to actually be able to supply product, and then contract terms be extended over time. What's exciting about this is the scale of investment that you guys are pursuing. It makes it easier for us to get even more lenient on, I'll call it, terms and duration, because there's a path to a much larger and broader partnership, right? And so if it was a one hospital, it'd be more difficult, right? But when we talk 111 hospitals and clinics, that is something that moves the needle for all of us, and more importantly, for more patients around the world.
apart from the 111, the existing hospital.
Existing hospitals, right?
Also there.
Right.
We have flexible terms, we can still agree to that.
How many existing hospitals are, like, in terms of scale? Is it there's 111? No.
So the 111 is quite a lot.
Yeah, still quite a lot.
Bigger teaching hospitals,
Right.
supporting hospitals,
Right.
Together with polyclinics and all those.
Right.
It's quite huge.
I know, I'm aware of a few of the teaching hospitals we're supporting, one of which I believe in Kumasi, which I think is your hometown, right? And then the University of... Oh, that's fantastic. Wow. And so I know we have, again, boots on the ground supporting some of that work in Kumasi, and then also at the University Medical Center. But those are just a few that I know of. And so getting a sense of the landscape within those existing ones where we're supporting, and then the others that exist today, and then adding on top of that, to your point, with 111 is a really exciting opportunity.
I wouldn't come here if I don't have any need for what you have here. I don't waste my time. I come here because I think it's relevant for my country to benefit from here.
That's exciting.
And that's why I came. Other than that, I'm not coming here to look for fun.
Yes.
I came here because I know you have equipment that I need. And I want a fair arrangement where we can meet together, mutually beneficial to your company and my country. What is more important? He was looking at my visit to Memphis and he said electronic is also one there, so we have to go there.
Thank you.
And I asked him to convince me why I should go. He said they have equipment. I said, it's not medical. It's not medical.
Yes.
But I go there because I need equipment for my health delivery. It's one major issue that I need.
Yes.
You have it. And unfortunately, I come and I see you ahead. So I'm not going to say, I'm not taking no back.
That's good. Well, we have it documented, so I'm not taking no back either. One thing I do want to say, there is what I call synergy to not just the work we're doing in health communities, the exposure or access to technologies, and some of those small-scale programs that these leaders are driving, we'd love to take outside of our walls of Medtronic or our cities like Memphis, to take that into regions like yours, because we think it is, again, absolutely critical. And more than just charity work, but work that is important for the world and how we serve. So I don't want to miss that opportunity. We will make sure that the equipment discussion is had, but I think in parallel it would be great to talk about how that ties into the opportunity to improve education.
You know, what I have qualified training doctors in Ghana, but they don't have the equipment.
Right, that's fair.
Unfortunately, they are up to any level anywhere in this world. But unfortunately, the equipment are not there for them to work. And sometimes we have dedicated doctors, they get frustrated. And that's why I feel it is important that we try to see what we can do on this one.
Okay.
You should be the one company that can help.
Go be for your makwaba. Then I'll call her fair. Na me kai. Sad the end day. Asantehene wa ye adwuma. Was in president or ye adwuma president you need to tax man. You need to tax man. Sapepe. Obo adwuma. Wa bo adwuma papa. Mesro comment section e o dia. Mesro so bit me feel free. Na do comment aba. Me number so na egu screen so no bibia bit me dia WhatsApp me. Na ya kan wase. Makra mo.